let's move to the second part of this chapter 4. After we define and create the module, now this part, let's try to see how we can parameterizing the module. Because in the part 1, our module just is blank in the parameter part. Now let's adding some the parameters when you call the modules. So that let's back to this one. So we have this standard module, and we have our calling this tool. So let's control press D, then you can comment the earlier one. Then let's save as this to the second part, part 2 first. So let's see wheel create by parameter module. Let's have our base of this. So first is we have numbers of those the parameters, but we can do those parameter inside those the module's definition. So we have first is the wheel radius. Second is side spheres radius. Third is half. Thickness, cylinder radius, and this cylinder height, because it's defined by cylinder the wheel radius, so we don't need to call that as a separate parameter. So that's why is we will define this inside the module. So we call cylinder height equal to 2 times of wheel radius. When we have those, then we don't need actually predefine those figures. Actually, those figures can be done by here. It's when we call this wheel module, like you can see during here, you can start to define the value of your parameter. So now we have this wheel radius 10, so we don't need that anymore. And we have, let's see, so side 50, half 4, cylinder 2. So all those can be deleted because we have our the parameter inside module definition. So let's save that. You can see completion generate 4 warnings. Let's see the warning. What's the warning means? Ignore unknown cylinder height. So where is the height? Is 15. Cylinder height. Cylinder height. Oh yeah. So now you see I did this wrong. So here is a typo error. Then now there's no warning because inside your program you are coding using this cylinder height, but this cylinder height is defined inside of your module. So after all, for this program, you can see you define the parameter inside the module definition clause, and that's generate the exact same result. The difference is compared to earlier program is what you have defined here is give you more the flexibility. So when you can call this in your the dynamically module calling the phase, you don't need to define the set the value in front of the program. That is our the static the wheel dimension. But now you can control that. You can create the 15 the radius the wheel in this class, and you can create another wheel in another calling. So your module is getting from the static wheel to our dynamically configurable wheel. So that is the advantage for you to do this the parameterize. The first, so that is the first part. And the second part is we are trying to do our exercise to define above module in the car script to create those car wheel by using the wheel module. When calling the module, pass the value of 10, 15, 4, 2 to the corresponding wheel. So that means is now let's back to here. So we will have our car with wheel created by parameterized value. So let's save our earlier model. So that is the part 2, car with wheel created by parameterized module. So that's the second part. So within this part is let's copy our new module here. So this new module, we don't need any earlier the parameter defined. So let's this is our new module, but you can see nothing here because we gave our empty calling. So when we call that, we need to give our figure. So like it's 10, 15, 50, 4, 2. So that is we need to replace here. So if I replace 1, you can see we generate this here and replace a second, third, fourth. So that is this module. So you can see you have all these the parameters defined within the definition phase. So if I want now this is the second part for this module, and then we do the third exercise. Try to define the two are different wheel. So define different wheel radius, side sphere, hub, setting the radius for front and the rear. So that means is we should have our the different this wheel to be defined. So if you see here, our module itself is still exactly the same. We don't need to change module anymore. But what we need to change is we will have some these parameters for front or for rear. But if you don't want to change on adding those parts, we can just see. So we know that these two, which one is the front? This is the, let's add in the comments. Put this as the part number 3. So it's the different wheel. Let's see. So save that. So this is the front left wheel. Second one is also the front, right, wheel, rear, front, left, wheel, rear, right, wheel. For the front we keep same, and for the rear we will make that bigger. So let's change this to 20, and the side radius smaller. So smaller means it will be thicker. And then we change 4 to 8, and those last one is the radius from 3 to 2 to 3. So let's see. So what you will get is so that means I have some wrong comments. So that 2 are right. So let's see. So 20. This is in X. Let's put in X. This also not in X. So that is actually the past. So write this in the X and the track minors. So let's see. So let me put that. Okay, so that is the X. X is the negative means front. So this is the front. X positive is rear. So this is the front, rear. So front is 10, 50, 4, 2. Yeah, that's correct. And then this is the right. This is the left. This is the right. This is the left. Left is the Y is the negative. So let's just adjust the over sequence from the earlier program. So this will be 12, 38, and 3. Let's see what that looks like now. Okay, so what's the problem? Radius equal to, sorry, here is the comma. Yeah, let's make this another direction. Yeah, that is the good. So this also our lessons learned is one is keep adding the comments. So if I have the comments on these new parts, I should not confuse myself with the front, rear, left, right. And secondly is always checking on this XYZ. So know which translate is meaning for your model. Meaning is the negative, positive, it matter to the directions. So with this, I think we finished this part 2. We already have our car that we can define using the parameterizing module to make the different dimension. So if you want this, every wheel has different dimension, you can define your own. But normally it's the front and the rear. They should keep synchronized. Thank you for watching on this one. So talk later then.